I just.
We'll put them together.
Okay.
All right, 1-0 here.
1-0.
This is
Niels
the
Feijen
match.
to break, and I guess this is where Niels broke before.
All right, Shane Van Boening.
Shane's up. It looks like if he can get to the 7 ball here, 7 to the 8, shouldn't have any problem. But
Wow.
he missed a straight in 6. Absolutely nothing tough about that one. And the word was Shane just came off a match and he whitewashed somebody. But he's been here for about 20 minutes. He was here earlier practicing. Niels practiced for maybe 2 racks. Very similar out here. The just make the 6. He might float down just a little bit and then to the 7 like Shane wanted to.
Oh, this is where Niels wants to be. You got that. That's for sure.
And Niels started off big too. With first break, he didn't make a ball, but he hung the 10 ball. Shane was forced to push out, and Niels made a great carom from the middle of the table. Cue ball at one end.
Yeah, we were just at lunch watching the stream, 15 miles from here. We're listening to you. The corner man, Freddie Agnew.
They don't realize that some of these
They
guys don't realize that camera 2 is pointing at one of the tables here. Look at this.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna definitely go get that fixed up.
That's right.
Immediately here at the Bigfoot 10 ball, my friends.
Tricky shot here. It's a long 8 ball, and he has to make sure the cue ball goes 1 rail across the rail and playing for the 9 ball down in the right hand pocket. Unless he's straight enough. If he's straight enough, he can stay with the 9 ball to the left. I wouldn't think he's playing in the side pocket, but these side pockets can take some balls that I'm not used to. And he's going all the way down as initially thought. And don't overrun this. He's perfect. He's perfect. I think that I'm back on here. It's 2-0. It's nice out there, especially from the 8 to the 9. This is the Bigfoot 10 ball challenge. We're at the Derby City Classic at the Horseshoe in Southern Indiana, sponsored by Diamond Tables, Simonis Cloth, OBQs, Kamui Tips and Chalk, and the Bank Shot Calculator. It's Inside Pool Magazine, InsidePoolMag.com.
All right, Niels is going to.
Good.
Yeah, we're good.
Niels break from the side, which a lot of players have been doing that because rather than from the center as normal, because those second 2 balls don't seem to be going too well in the side pocket. Niels scratch though. 1 ball still on the table. 2, 3, 4. Made a ball. Giving a ball in hand to Shane Van Boening.
There's a mistake. Giving up ball in hand to Shane Van Boening.
I tell you.
How many times have you heard that? The end sentence.
2-0 though.
2-0. All right.
Niels, strong player, one of the elite players for the last 10 years or so. Former 9 ball winner here at the Derby City Classic.
9 consecutive Moscone Cup appearances. for Niels. I believe consecutive, or total. 9 total. Our genius chatters would know.
I believe that Niels, I can't remember, I may be completely wrong here, but I believe Niels is newly engaged. Imagine if I'm way wrong on that.
I'm not sure. I know that he's got a young daughter, I believe. Really a great guy.
Well, we'll say it again. It really doesn't look to be much problems here, but we said that in the last rack, and the commentator Jinx, Shane, ended up dogging the ball, which is something you very, very rarely hear people say. Let's get some kind of angle on 6, 6 to the 7, 7 to the 8. Don't look to be any issues. To be there are 4 players left in the one pocket, for those of you who are asking how many players are in the one pocket. Corey Duell is playing Joey Gray right now. Corey is the only player left that has a buyback, I believe. And he's up 2-1 in his matchup with Joey. Meanwhile, Shane has got perfect on the 8 ball. The 8, 9, 10 look to be pretty good. He's kind of eyeing this up as if he's not quite straight in. Looks straight in. He hit that as straight as he could. As you could see there, he hit the right part of the pocket. Shane Van Boening is going to get on the board. He's on the board. 2-1. Niels Feijen. We have some. Oh, that's Alvin out there. He's going to switch the camera. The other camera. So we'd like to thank everybody showing up on the stream. This is the Derby City Classic Bigfoot Challenge on the 10-foot tables by Diamond Billiards and Simona's Cloth, along with Kamui Tips, OBQs, and the Bank Shot Calculator, and InsidePoolMag.com. This is Freddie Agnew, the corner man, coming at you. I'm also joined by Alvin. Alvin is doing some maintenance work. Shane hit the ball. It's pretty good, wide open rack, but no shot on the 1. He made the 10 ball dropped. The 10 ball dropped, and everybody was confused whether or not that's a win, and that is a win. 10 on the break. I'm not used to going crazy on the 10 on the break because several of the tournaments, 10 on the break isn't a win. But it is today. It is today. 2-2, just like that. Shane Van Boening cracked the 10 in. You notice he was even surprised, like, what do we do? Now Niels correctly will look up there to make sure the 10 ball isn't wired to rocket into the corner pocket, because if the 10 ball counts, that 10 ball can be very easy to head to the corner pocket. That time everything is frozen, the 10 ball didn't move, which would be normal on a rack that keeps everything frozen. And this time nothing drops.
Cameras.
We've got
all right.
3 cameras.
Here we
Excellent.
go. Now we're rolling live.
2-2 here as Shane knocked the 10 ball in on the break, and it counts here in the Bigfoot Challenge. And he came up dry in the next break.
Bigfoot. That's where those the adrenaline comes in, man.
This is an odd angle because the table is so big that you can't get spectators in here normally, and they have to sit. You take the seats away, and people are sitting on counters that happen to be there on one side. There is room to put a stage for seating on the other side, as you can see, but it's pretty cramped in there considering there's only a table in there.
That's it. The Bigfoot is the Bigfoot for a reason. It's going to be 2-2.
It is.
Our score
it's
updated.
2-2. The score update. Update Nation.
Happening.
You got it.
Quickly 2-2.
Safety by Niels, but he didn't cover it.
These guys don't play slow.
Oh, you should have seen Jason Shaw and Stuart Petman earlier playing straight pool, their straight pool match, just running through. Boom, boom, boom. Safety on the 3-ball. Looks like he's executed that pretty well. You can't short kick this. You can't short rail kick this, I don't believe. I don't believe. Niels is looking for the 2-railer, which would be the first option. 1-rail spin would be option 2, and half masse or just a better than a half masse is number 3. He's going with 2-railer, and if he can hit it full off the 3rd rail, he can stick the cue ball and maybe dance it up the 3-ball.
This is the type of shot that Niels is really good at. I've been watching him play for about 10 years now.
I don't know if these guys have spent enough time on the cushions on this 10-foot table to know the rails.
Yeah, you're right.
Professionals.
You're right. You're absolutely right, Freddie.
He'll know where he comes up here. He really wants to hit the 3rd rail first, and he didn't. But there's no sellout.
Well, Shane makes this ball in his sleep.
Right, he's going to be going for this shot because the cue ball is going to be in play to the 2.
There's a blocker on the side, so he's not going to scratch. Of course,
not going to scratch there. So.
That is a scratch shot. The way he has to hit this ball down the rail, into the rail actually. It'll probably just touch the bottom of the rail.
Back and forth, he's got to watch his speed. And he overcut it.
Oh.
Overcut it. And that's a sellout.
There it is. That could be a very critical mistake right there. That could cost him 2-3 racks.
And we have seen a few small packages on this table. Alex had a couple of break and runs in a row.
He's
and
a
then
maniac.
finished the match with a break and run.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody play as good as he did last night, man.
Well,
it was amazing.
They told us that on one of the other tables that somebody also equally played just as well, and I don't believe it was Niels. I think I'm not even sure who's left in the tournament.
Well, I was talking to JR last night, and he told me Stuart Petman gives Shane the 6-ball. Gives him the 8 at least. He said this guy's like unbelievably good. So.
Well, I mean, I might have to look up that wager. I mean,
he says he gives Chris Melling the 8-ball too.
You know, if someone's giving a money line with plus 200 on Stuart Petman versus SVB, we might have some action.
It just may happen. You never know. Oh, he came up short. Bank time. Or safety.
He's banking to half a pocket.
Yeah, he's no good. There is, I mean, if he goes at the 4, there's always the chance.
I think the 4 prevents him from shooting that way, so he's got to go, I think he's got to duck.
He's got to duck. Yeah, you don't want to go at the circus shot right now. Too close.
Well, he could make that ball.
I didn't notice that.
It wasn't as heinous of a cut as we thought, and we have been fooled by the side pockets on this 10-foot table. Sometimes it seems like there's no way a ball goes, and sometimes it seems like, of course it goes. Score is 2-2, and we've both seen a few small mistakes by both players. We've seen a 10-ball on the break by Shane.
And then a dry break the next one.
And dry break the next one. Really, Niels is supposed to get out here. Got the right angle. He's putting the cue there, but I'm thinking that he actually wants to go all the way to the rail, but that might be too much of a stretch. So he's thinking keep it on his side of the table so he doesn't go on the other side. Stretch out as a right-hander. Yeah, no problem there. I like going forward here. Forward 3 rails. It's a nice stroke that Niels has. It's more mechanical than Shane's. Shane is more of a fluid coordinated type of pool stroke. Niels is nice and mechanical.
He is the ultimate mechanics, has the ultimate fundamentals. Watch, he just stays
the,
down on his ball so good.
He's got that solid pause like Buddy Hall, but more of a rigid pause, I'd say.
He was a student of Bert Kinnister, actually. One of my favorite teachers out there, Texas.
Bert,
shout out to Bert.
Bert also has the big pause at the back.
Yeah, Bert's the guy that got me interested in playing pool. Niels Feijen puts the smack down on the 8 ball, rolls for the 9, drop down table for another score, we hope.
Yeah, I think he's
for
going,
him. I'm rooting for both of them.
We're rooting for a good match.
Yeah.
Normally when I shoot this shot, I'm going across through the center of the table to around the second diamond down there, second diamond down from the side pocket. First diamond, second diamond. That's the way to play this game. That's the way to play rotation.
I think we saw Shane down in his match last night too, didn't we? He was down.
He was down earlier to Brian.
It was just like 5 or something, wasn't it? Wasn't he down like 5-1 or something like that, or 2?
We'd have to look back on it.
Yeah,
It
I
looked
can't
like
remember.
Brian was going to run away with it as strong as he was shooting.
And SVB came back. All right, let's get the score updated. Jay Helfert in the background. RTD.
Niels Feijen, 3 serving 2 now. Neil scratched on the break. I believe he scratched on the break last time he broke.
Is he still kicking his leg up in the air?
Yeah, a lot of the breakers do that anyway. Shane is one of the few people. Shane is one of the few people who don't. Shane kicks his hips forward. Small kick action,
Tiny little
not too
kick.
bad, you know.
He got that wing ball.
Couple
Made
balls
2.
in.
Gets a shot.
He doesn't get a shot. Doesn't look like he's got a shot.
Not today.
Can't even push well here.
What do you do? Push to a bank?
No, because if you push to a bank, you'll be pushing to a safety.
To a safety.
Too many balls down there. You'd like the cue ball way down table, but there isn't a really nice spot for it. You know, if you could pick it up and put it with the ball in hand, you might put it either in the left corner, top left corner pocket as we see it right now, or by the 2. There really isn't a good spot for it.
There's nothing going on.
He would have rather been shooting this 1 unsafe instead of trying to push out.
He's eyeballing.
Yeah, if he can get it by the 2 and keep it dead straight, that might be his best. But you just can't get it there. And now he's just pointed to the other spot that I said. I think those are the 2 spots you'd like it to go, but it's. And the problem with the push is that you'd actually have to hit it 2 or 3 rails to get it to the spot you want. Well, that'd be a really creative push if he pushed behind the 1 ball right there. At least he can get it there.
Yeah, that may be the shot.
Or just kick at it. You know, this is the problem.
Go for it.
There isn't much to go for, so the 2-rail kick behind it is probably your best option.
Try to kick it up table. Hide it. Try to hide it down around the 8, 10, and 5.
Now that we really look at it, and he's looked at both the 2 push positions that might be good, then maybe kicking right to it is the right thing, no push.
Yeah, kicking at it.
Yeah,
he's trying to send it down there underneath the 10. That's the move. Getting his center point there.
Yeah, bisecting angles.
Yep, he's looking up. He's actually pointing out where that guy is that in the green shirt. Pointing past the rail.
He might like kicking behind the ball, but it looked like the way he was aiming up, he's kicking straight at the 1 ball.
He's trying to smack it right in the face and stop the ball.
He did kick behind it.
What a great shot if he gets this. Wow, beauty.
It seemed like the obvious shot once he looked at the push options and realized both of them were no good. But it probably was the obvious shot right off the bat.
I don't like that Shane didn't look at this, but I know he's a good kicker. But man,
yeah, he didn't take
kind of
much time.
reckless there, but he's counting on luck.
7 ball rolled.
Wow, he almost made it.
Yeah, it rolled to the right, actually, just a hair.
I like looking at that a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm just as surprised as you are. Just he's just stepped up there, one stroked it. Was it that easy?
Well, I'll tell you, the guy's been playing pool since 7 o'clock this morning, like in serious matches, you know. So
yeah, just want to see what's going on.
He's probably probably a little tired by now.
So it's 3-2 right now. I don't know if we've got the score right.
It's 3-2 Niels, correct?
Correct.
Okay. My bad.
And Shane's got 2.
Thanks for your help out there on the chat. Keeping me in line live. Wow, boy.
Well, Niels has a shot on this, but he's jacked up over a ball, shooting at a 10-foot shot. No, and he's trying to cut it, or is he just trying to play safe? This is in the drink.
Woo.
It's not in the drink.
Lucky. That's right.
The score is 3-2.
Niels Feijen, the
Niels
Terminator.
Feijen. Tough to make the 7 here if he's trying for it because he's on the top of the ball. He can't hit center ball. And that's exactly right. He couldn't get deep enough into the cue ball, and it went forward, and it overcut the 7. Seems like an odd start to this match, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Nobody's rolling along. Yeah, do you cut this 1 ball slow, see if it actually goes in.
I mean, these are the top level pros on the planet.
Yeah.
I mean, it does not get better than Niels Feijen and Shane Van Boening. This is it. Wow.
Thin to win.
Wow, he's gonna.
He had it too thin. Maybe
Look
if
at this. He's gonna get it.
He is gonna get there. He's got the winder.
Man, that is amazing shot there.
Let's check out camera 2. I think he doesn't have a window.
No window?
It might. It's close. You need 1 more camera angle, I think.
Yeah, we actually.
It looks like he's got it, but he's looking. If he doesn't have it, just a little high right-hand English by the time he gets there with a curve. He doesn't want to like masse this ball. He just wants to curve it, if you understand what I mean. He has the whole ball. Ran into the 8 and 10, which I don't know if he needed to or not.
He's off the rail.
He's off the rail, but
he's okay. He can get the whole ball. He just has to spike this ball, man. I think the 5 ball drops. He's good. This is the key shot.
Go a nice angle on it. I'd say he's 60% to make this.
Wow.
And now I'll say he was 100% to make this.
Man, he just popped that one right.
Yowza.
He looks like he's getting a little fast here.
There's no slow rolling that shot.
436 ball straight pool runner. Niels Feijen. That's the rumor anyway.
I wonder if he likes this shot. He did point to this area as if that's where he wanted it.
Wow.
And it seemed like he actually wanted it farther down table. I mean, I would have thought he'd want it farther down, but this is the spot where he asked for it right there.
He sure
did.
He
got it.
He sure did.
This ends up pretty good control here if you can hit this cue ball between the 8 and the side rail and bounce out. Perfect.
Niels has been playing this precision pool for so long.
Niels told me one time playing 8-ball on a 9-foot table, he broke and ran something like 30 racks in a row.
Wow. I know he's ran 14 racks of 9-ball.
That's a nice out. Nice out after that 2-ball and then banging into... it was actually the 1-ball, the thin 1-ball, and getting on the 2 and then banging on the 2 balls that were sitting in the rack.
And his
and spiked the 5.
His delivery is just so perfect. And Niels actually can only see out of one eye.
Is that right?
You didn't know that?
No.
He can only see out of one eye. He's blind in one eye.
That's pretty impressive.
That's amazing. He has no depth perception, and he plays this strong. All right, 4-2 in this race to 11 here at the Derby City Classic, the Horseshoe Casino. Diamond Billiard Products has brought you another fantastic event here at the Shoe.
We are also sponsored by the Simonis Cloth, OBQs, Kamui Tips and Chalk, and the Bank Shot Calculator. This is Freddie Agnew, the corner man. I'm here with Alvin from Inside Pool.
Very honored to be here with you, sir.
Pleasure
and
is
the rest,
mine.
And the rest of Ustream.
From the side rail here, looking for the 1-ball in the side pocket. 1-ball is, oh, it was in the side pocket, but it didn't go in. Something else went in, probably 2 or 4 3 rails around, I don't know. Or maybe it just got kicked in. Something else went in was the 10-ball. The 10-ball, I knew something went in the corner.
Wow.
So,
and that's why I picked this match last night. I knew this was going to be the match. Quickly, 5. Wow, that was fast.
this is probably why I don't like the 10-ball counting on the on the break.
What's up with that?
The very first rack of 10-ball I broke back in 1989 or 90. I made the 10-ball in the break. It rocketed straight in the pocket. And now Jay is there looking, you know, because obviously we can't just have it as a 10-ball in the corner
every time.
Every time. And this is odd. Shane has now made the 10-ball. Niels has made the 10-ball. And Jay is now checking the rack. I can't imagine that Niels mechanicked it, but maybe he did. Maybe he did.
Property Slave says Niels spends a lot of time on the table. He's dedicated and one of the hardest workers, pool players there is. .416 is Niels' high run, says Pool Treen.
Oh, there you go.
Pool Katrine. Oh, that must be his lovely lady. Yeah,
oh, that's a cat. That's a cat.
Yeah, 416. That's awesome.
And push out there, and Shane didn't take much time to push out to the rail. I have a feeling that Niels is, well, let's see, this wasn't so bad. I thought he was going to pass us back, but the 10-ball makes this shot pretty tough. Yeah, he passed it back. He passed it back.
Gonzo says SVB could be in trouble. Niels is on fire. He definitely could be. I've seen that. I've seen guys get Shane like that.
Every one of these guys are on fire, and you've seen the body language here from Shane. He's not quite into this match yet, but
he gets distracted sometimes. We were at the World 8-Ball Championship. He started just looking off into the crowd and just totally butchering every ball. It was crazy. He gets like that sometimes. He gets spaced out, I think.
That was
not in a bad way, but
that was quite a shot there. He just cut the ball and banked it. The cue ball did a dipsy doodle and stuffed itself and stuck.
A dipsy doodle?
That's right. And the cue ball ran 3 rails around behind all of these balls. Niels actually looks like he has a lick on this one, so he sees some paint there.
I don't know, that chair sideways is distracting me.
It's sharking me.
Yeah, dipsy doodle.
Little dipsy doodle. It was the force circle follow.
He can just kick this ball up table. I don't know if he can even get a path. Is it?
It looks like he's got some skin on that one.
He'd just hide up behind the 5 ball, I would imagine.
If he's got enough of
With
the
the cue.
one, he would go around the 2 or through the 2. Around the 2. He had plenty.
you get that.
Not only did he have
Wow.
plenty, he had so much ball he could actually just plow it right in. But
Man, Niels Feijen is live.
and now he's got a lick on the 2, and surely to goodness he can't cut the straight in. And as soon as they say that, he's probably going to put it on.
He's going to fire it. Now we can see it. Niels does have Shane with experience, that's for sure. He's been on the Pro Tour a lot longer than Shane has. And that counts. It really, really counts at this level.
Well, I don't know. You know, there's some people out there that have so many years of experience they can no longer walk. That would be me.
Pool's a game where you get better with age.
I would not consider Niels a slow player.
Oh, he's fast. Look at how fast we've gone. It's 5-2. We've only been sitting here 15 minutes at the most. What, 13 minutes?
We've been here 13 minutes.
13 minutes. You're telling me that Niels is slow. Not happening.
He needed to get one more revolution out of that deuce, maybe 2 more, because he didn't hide it. He didn't hide it. And Shane can actually kick this 2 out, or just hit straight at it and bank the 2 out.
Property Slave said Shane can dig deep and find a gear that few players has. Very, very true.
Shane's high gear is pretty high. And we talk about Shane's gear. He has high gears of his brake too. It goes from good to outstanding to, you know, off the charts. Because of where that 5 ball is, it looks like he might want to kick at the 2, short kick it to set it up table instead of just banking it.
Oh, that's it.
He could, if he banks it, if it comes up short of the 5, then he can double bank it out.
He's eyeballing like he's gonna. Yeah, he just kicked it up table.
He was able to bank it thin.
He should be good here.
Looks
should be good.
Looks good.
Oh, he can see a little bit of it.
Yeah, he's got part of the ball.
He's eyeballing.
Well, if Niels has enough of this ball, he can clip the left side of the cue ball and send the cue ball back up and then down the table. Cue ball will bounce over there by the 10, I guess. By the 10 or the 6. Mustn't be that easy.
He's going to look at it again.
I don't think he can shoot this 2 ball in. No, he can't. This is the Bigfoot table, the 10-foot table. The pockets are, I've heard they're 4.5. They look tighter.
2 balls can't fit in the pocket.
Yeah, so they're tighter than 4.5. Well, that didn't turn out so good. The 2 ball did go over by the 10 ball. The cue ball got clear down table. Shane just needs to pot this. Since we're on a big table, might as well use some big table terms.
He's good at those shots too. Those little poppers.
Yeah.
His stroke is made for that spin shot.
Well, he's got to drive his drive the white between the 8 and 9. I don't think he's going for the 4 anywhere else except for the side pocket after the 3 ball.
It's going to be a thin cut. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm still getting lost on which ball is what.
Yeah, he's shooting the 3 ball first and 1 or 2 rails between, I suppose, between the 8 and the 9.
I thought the 4 was the 2.
Around the 9. Okay, there you go.
All right, here we go.
Perfect shot. I'm sure if he did it my way between the 8 and the 9, the side pocket would have swallowed it up.
Probably.
which is what would have happened to me, which is why I'm not there. The 4 to the 5 to the 6 are a little bit tricky. Everything's tricky on this table. I suppose he'd like to get... Well, now he's made it more tricky. But he likes it. Should be fairly standard shot for him. Low right-hand English, go to the side rail and out. And out.
Almost right where he wanted to be.
Well, this will do. I think it's, you know, you take what the table
Sure.
gives without taking too much. You know, no need to crank it up and try to get dead straight or go all the way across the table.
See how it's slowing down too? The table's slowing down. The felt's getting worn in a little bit.
Yeah, these guys got to get off this table before the week is done, or else it might get very nasty to them. Undercut that one just a little bit, and I saw him shake a bit,
Yeah,
like oops. But he's perfect.
Perfect, of course.
And speaking of nasty, it's very cold out this morning. It was 28
Wow.
degrees when I got up, and there were snow flurries out there. And, you know, I don't like snow flurries anymore.
I ain't in Florida anymore, I know that.
Well, no problem here. Well, I guess he had to go back and forth, but still no problem. Shane should be flipping the card, moving his bead, sliding his coin. Nice shot.
There it is. 3 to 5.
3 to 5, 3 serving 5.
Shane's still alive.
Well, as part of our running commentary at the Derby City Classic, we will talk about the outfits these guys have on.
Outfits.
Yeah, Shane Van Boening has the golf shirt, and he's got it untucked, which is common for the younger people, but many older players will also have it untucked. But Niels has got his shirt tucked in.
Sporty.
Yeah, tucked in.
Always sporty Niels Feijen.
Both of them wearing modern jeans.
Yes.
Shane bringing from the side, but not the rail. He's doing a bed break, and he
Wow.
got the 1 ball in,
got
but
the
he
one.
lost the cue ball just a bit. But the 2 ball is going to come down and bail him out.
Did he break off the rail?
No.
Okay.
No, from the side, maybe a hand or more off. And when I was a younger player, first learning to play 8-ball, I was playing against a guy who was very, very old, about 123 or something like that, and he always broke from the side playing 8-ball and always cut the ball. And that 1 ball went in the side pocket every single time he broke. Good news is I hit his medication and I beat him. As I always say, if you ain't cheating, you just don't care.
Nice. All right, I want to thank our moderators out there, Pops89 Live, Corner Market Bob, Upstate Al, Stephen Heather, Kurt, Snooker, John Slingblade, and all of our viewers, and the 900 people watching around the globe. Thanks for joining us inside Pool.tv. I'm joined with Freddie Agneer in the booth with me.
This is the Bigfoot 10-ball challenge.
Bigfoot.
Well, you expect
I gotta make some kind of noise.
Shane to get out here. The 7-ball sitting at the top of the rack area makes this rack a little bit challenging. He's got to get to the 6-ball. The 8-ball, of course, is also covering that side. But if the 7 wasn't there, you'd have all kinds of room. Shane is doing commentary for us as he's pointing to the area that he wants.
Sure is.
1 rail across through the center of the table, a little high, hitting the 3rd diamond and dying down below the 8-ball so he can cut the 6-ball. Let's see how he does. Looking for the 3rd diamond.
Bam.
Oh, he's going to the 2nd diamond, so he's deeper. He's going to have a little more cut than he originally asked for, but that's better than nothing. If he makes his ball, he should get out. The cue ball should be in play for the 7 ball all the way through this shot. Oh, he's gone all the way around the table. He's got a bad angle. But he's hit it perfectly. He's not thrilled with it. Cue ball's running the wrong direction. Sliding the ball to his left. Shooting the 8 ball either in the side or the corner.
He's going in the side.
I would think so.
Yes.
I mean, that's what he was looking for to begin with. But now he's jacking up.
Hancock's asking how much does this table cost? This table is for sale for $10,000. It is a one-piece slate, 30 millimeters thick.
One-piece slate on this 10-footer?
Yep, and over 1,000 pounds, the slate.
Where in the world did they find one piece of slate to machine that?
Live. Brazilian. And it's got all the little Brazilian critters living in the slate, too. That's my thing.
Is Brazilian bigger than gazillion? Meanwhile, Shane's going to smash this 10 ball in.
Do it, Shane. Bam. Live. That is so live. 4 to 5 here.
Niels Feijen still leading, but Shane Van Boening with the break.
I think I scared Freddie with my laugh there.
It was a break and run. He broke from the side, and I don't know if he meant to do a cut-style break, but the 1 ball went straight in the pocket.
Damn, sure did. I think he's probably going to be trying to replicate that puppy.
Let's see what happens.
I would put that on the assembly line.
There's Tupe Jay Helfert, the tournament director of the Bigfoot Challenge here at the Derby City Classic, the Horseshoe Casino in southern Indiana.
Oh, yeah. We're all having fun. There's all kinds of craziness going on here. I saw some cops in here this morning when I came in, and these guys are getting live here.
They're watching some one-hole action?
I don't know what they're doing, but this place is getting live.
Let's see if he's going for the solid ball break or if he's going to go for the cut. He went to the cut, and the 1 ball got cut off. Eek. The 3 ball is available but tight. So do you go ahead and shoot the 110? You're lined right up at it. I think you shoot the 110.
Oh yeah.
I can't tell how close it is to the rail. He's gonna look now. Oh, there's no way you don't shoot this ball, right?
Sure, absolutely.
Because you can't really get the cue ball over in a good spot to play for the 3
exactly.
ball next.
What are you going to do? Roll up the 1 on the 10, and either way you sell out the 10 or the 1. What are you going to do? Sell out the 1 or the 10?
Well, the 1
shoot
the
the
1
cheese.
passes. Yeah, so it's shoot the blueberry, I think. Is
Blueberry. Oh,
boy.
Niels. You're going to be thinking about that one.
Yeah, especially if Shane no, it went too deep. There's no carom here, but that was. I mean, I think shooting that 10 ball was the right shot, given where the 1, 2, and 3 lay. I can't fault him. He had to cut it in.
And I was told, by the way, by the superstar J.R. Calvert, he's in his dressing room now, getting ready.
He's getting
to
ready
come down to
putting on his
commentate.
makeup.
Yep, he's getting ready. So he will be joining us soon.
Get some professional commentary in here, J.R. Calvert.
Absolutely.
Former professional player.
You do really good, Freddie. Wow, what a great cut, Shane Van Boening.
Yeah, and he's not going to get rewarded here.
No, but he can, do something, which is better than doing nothing.
My funny story about JR and pool playing, I've known JR for a long time, and then I maybe have been the last person to see JR play because he says he hasn't shot in like forever, and he and I played partners at the Super Billiards Expo one game one time, and I remember seeing him stroke for the first time thinking, yep, he is a professional caliber player. You can always tell when someone's a professional player just when he just strokes that cue, even if he missed every ball he shot at, you know. Very powerful stroke, J.R. Calvert.
They come over and
My
tell
buddy
me,
JR.
They say, man, do you know how good JR shot?
He used to be the man.
That's what they said. They says, man, you would not believe how good JR shot. And then some people tell me, oh, JR, he's the worst Worst player ever. Very few people say that, but some
Very
people
few
say
people.
that.
They just say that out of the side of their mouth.
Yeah, but a lot of people say JR was awesome. So he'll be in here to give his expert commentary.
More than a couple of
soon.
people have told me that J.R. Calvert is the hardest breaker they've ever seen.
Wow.
And that was in an era of, you know, David Howard and such. I don't think J.R. broke as hard as David Howard, but just to even be mentioned in that same tells you something.
Yep, Corner Market Bob says JR shot lights out. He must have saw him. I never saw JR hit a ball. He will not play.
Yeah, you know, I'm very fortunate to have seen it. So,
But, all right, Niels Feijen is hitting some balls, though, that's for sure. Watch us stay down. Watch how good he stays down.
the 4 ball is in an interesting spot, so I guess he goes forward. Oh, he can, oh, he's playing the 10 ball. There it is. He's gonna gun for this 10 ball.
Wow,
again.
going for the 10 from here?
Why not?
Oh,
Why not?
man, that's reckless.
I think he's just pissed off about it. to
That's
tell you the truth,
reckless.
Because he could have gone at the 4. I didn't think the 3-4 was so bad at that point, but you know what?
He's Niels Feijen. It's easy. Reckless for me to do it.
Reckless for you to do it, but maybe not for him. He
Definitely.
played for a dead straight.
What a
and,
great shot, Niels. Played it perfect, too.
And I think that's good for his psyche because he missed it before,
Right.
and he got it this time. It's all his. It's down.
It's all his, my friend.
But if he missed it, let's say he missed it,
Yes, that would have been a swing there.
that would have been a big swing. And speaking of swing, it's now 4-6, I believe. Is that right?
That's correct.
Or did he already flip his
4 to
score?
6. He hasn't changed it yet.
4-6. 6 serving 4. Neil's been breaking from the side rail, off the rail. Short leg kick, not the high leg kick like Bustamante or
Yes.
Paprika, with Josie Paprika. Small leg kick. Nice pause at the back. He almost stands still. Almost about a half a second of pause. 4 rails around
Nice.
with a corner ball.
He's sure getting that corner ball to go around. They're asking, how is that reckless, the 410? How could that become reckless if he would have missed that ball?
If he had missed that ball,
I mean-
that would have been what the recklessness was. I mean, it was. It was
how is it reckless?
Yeah, I mean, he played for the 410. The 10 wasn't exactly hanging.
Right. I've seen Earl miss that ball.
As he shot the 10 ball before and completely missed it. So,
How many times have you seen a pro shoot that shot and miss it?
you know, normally if it's a easy out, I guess. And I guess that was it. Maybe the 3-4 laid funny, and therefore he was forced to shoot the 410 combo. I think he was just mad at the 10 ball.
That was it for sure.
I
But
think so. Yeah, I wouldn't consider it reckless, but it wouldn't have been. It was a surprising choice he made, I think. Oh, he nestled
Yeah, it
that
was.
baby in it, overcut it, and he might. Oh, bounce off. And he's good.
he's good. He's good. He's off the rail.
Looked like it was gonna freeze there. There are 8 players in the 10-ball tournament left. Some of them may have just been kicked out in this round, but after this round, obviously, it will be 4. At some point, I'll walk over to find out what happened with Corey Deuel and Joey Gray as they were in a one-pocket match. Corey is the only one left with a buyback.
Corey said he's been playing pretty good.
Well, he certainly looked good playing playing one pocket. Niels only have half pocket on this 3-6, and that 6 ball often will leap out. He's got 3/4 of pocket, so he's almost got the full pocket, but you know, it can be an optical delusion. 6 ball could have leapt out, but the 6 ball was nice and decided to stay still. No real issues here. Just follow this ball.
I just did the video maker's cardinal sin. Go to a blank camera.
The blank camera. The blank camera.
Sorry about that, folks. All right, the other stream just plugged inside pool, which I thought was pretty cool, says Suarez. Yeah, we appreciate that. We got Big Truck over there, Ray Hansen streaming on the other side of the room.
And Ray's a good guy.
Yeah, and we give each other plugs and shout outs, so you can check his stream out as well. It's Pool Action TV.
It is difficult because we do have competing streams here.
Takes all kinds to make the pool world go round.
Greg Sullivan just wants to make sure people watch. Niels is looking very good in this match. He's potting balls with a nice confidence, nice stroke. Two rails to the center of the table. Standard play. Niels Feijen.
Niels Feijen putting the smack down. And I'm going to say it again. Shoveling coal. It's my favorite one to say that with. He's got that shovel stroke. Ronnie Alcano's 6'4". Come on out there, Jay. Tell us what's going on. Seven to 4 Alcano, says Suarez.
Okay, and it's 7-4 here, so maybe they're just following whatever we're doing. Oh, thundered that ball. High and dry. Score update for you for the one pocket. Corey Duell and Joey Gray are still in the same game from an hour ago. Corey's up 2-1. Corey has the only buyback left. There are 4 players. I think there's still 4 players. I don't know what happened to the other guys. Yeah. Straight back draw. Straight back draw that
I think that was my fault. I think I actually made him miss the ball by switching the camera.
Switching cameras, you know, once it looks worse.
I'm telling you, man, there's a lot going on in this game. There's a lot going on. Multiple dimensions happening here. Live!
He did hook him, so he's probably just slightly massé there, slight curve.
See how much power Inside Pool has? We can actually make them miss the ball. Yeah. Not on purpose.
Slight curve here, and if he catches it right, he can then go down between the 7 and the rail and down table. But if he hits it too full, he might just bury his cue ball in the corner. Oh my, I thought that wasn't going to go. Safety coming up, I think. I don't think there's any reason to try to fire this in. Got a lot of balls to hide behind on the side. Some of you will notice that when Niels is lined up, the cue stick is so far outside of his center. Probably the discussion point we had earlier about the whether it's a lazy eye working with dominant eye.
7-4. Let's get our score correct.
Well, if he keeps that behind the 7, it'll be good, but it looks like it's leaking out. Let's see if he can actually see this ball. No, he can't see it. Might be able, he looks like...
Yeah, he's going to massé here.
Or jump. Shane is probably the best regular stick jumper in the game. It's just so effortful. That was... it was
Wow.
A bit unlucky. I mean, the cue ball was dancing. Caught the point.
Wow.
Caught the point and straight across. Shane is not feeling all that happy.
No.
Not sending any Christmas cards soon to Niels.
No, I don't think so.
Of course, it wasn't Niels' fault. It was it was a good shot by Niels. The cue ball on its way all around the table decided to find a dark place to hide. The 4-ball when he goes in the side pocket, I'm surprised that Niels doesn't like to hit the 3-ball in the corner pocket and just draw out.
That would be a great shot, what you're saying, but must not.
Mustn't like it and must. He wants to keep the cue ball in play, as I say. So if he plays the 3-ball in the side pocket, the cue ball will go directly at the 6-ball.
That's a lot of real estate to cover there and guarantee precision on that short of a little pop shot. That's.
Well, if he comes up short, he'll play safe and tuck on the 5.
Really got to land that ball right. Ooh, wow.
Probably got in the worst spot possible.
Sure did.
I mean, he can hit the ball and duck, but he can't. It's tougher to control the 4-ball at this point. He can't go to the left because he's going to go right in the 5-ball, isn't he?
Looks like it.
Well, he looked at it. Interesting.
These guys on the chat. Hilarious.
8-4 Elcano over there. And we're at 7-4?
That's right.
Wait, now somebody just said 7-5. Niels tried to bank that ball, but came up bad. And is he safe? He's safe. Looks like he played that way. Well, Shane just jumped the last ball. Let's see if he's going to either jump or masse this ball. Looks like a jump shot here. Oh, he does a masse.
Little masse.
Little masse action.
Nice. Get it to slow down.
Shane's got all the shots.
Sure does.
He's got all the shots, and because when he jumps and shoots, the elbow is tucked to the back in a chicken wing, it looks like his jump shot is much easier for him. When you can chicken wing that and have a side stroke on a jump shot, you can get more stroke and still feel comfortable. I have the reverse chicken wing, and if I try to turn out my arm to do a side arm, it's very uncomfortable because it's not natural for my regular stroke. It's more natural for his regular stroke.
He moved.
He moved and almost missed that ball
Sure did.
again. Same type of cut. But he's on the ball. Cue ball is on the inside.
Well, I'll tell you, once again, first thing in the morning, I'm up 7 a.m., I'm on the set. Guess who's out there hitting balls? This guy right
This
here.
kid right here. He's going to rub a cushion.
There was 3 or 4 guys gambling from last night, and there was Shane beating balls while everybody's sleeping.
This guy loves this
So
game.
he loves it, man.
Don't get straight. Well, I guess he's good. No handshaking here. 10-ball will be in the side pocket after the 9-ball in the corner.
Great stroke.
Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, it's okay. Might have to go forward here or just stick it. The cue ball will slide over to the right. It's been a while since Shane got to move his marker here, but it's going to be 5-7.
Somebody's corner market said, I watched Shane break 9-ball racks for 8 solid hours straight. He never took a break. Wow.
I believe it.
There's
Well,
Jay Helford,
Jay Helford cleaning the ball.
There he
cleaning the table.
is.
Here we go.
the commander, the tournament director.
I wonder if that was at a request, because now you do that. Now everything's different.
Yep.
He's putting his magic spit on there. Jay Helford, the Jaybird.
I like Jay. Always have liked Jay.
Jay's the man. I think I'm a better person knowing him. He's got great stories. He's got the great connection to pool in general. Every professional out there.
And the first place in this tournament is $20,000 first prize.
That's right.
So they're playing it's single elimination. So
single elimination.
Do or die here.
Ends up being like a major tournament. 32 players. $1,000 entry with money added.
So meaning this match is worth $20,000.
Well, he went to the side break and absolutely tattooed it, but the 3 balls kind of hung out.
Sure did.
2 balls hung out on the rack, and the 6 ball joined it, I believe. No shot on the 2.
Let's get our score fixed.
Push out coming up, probably to the bottom rail. There it is, to the bottom rail. If I'm Niels, I might be passing this one back too. He passed back the last push.
Said don't get too comfortable in that seat, buckaroo.
It's tough to play safe by banking the 2 ball down because of the 5 ball.
Does he fire at the ball though?
The 7-9 starts.
Yeah, it starts sliding it.
Right into it.
Mm-hmm. You could slide right in the corner pocket there, scratch.
And trying to bank across the face is tough because the scratch is on. So.
How about rolling the cue ball behind the 7-9?
I don't know if there's an angle to do that. He went with the fire, and I think
it's going to sell out.
I can easily say I don't agree with the shot, but that was one of the problems with it, right? It was tough enough, and he ran into the balls, but the 4-7 got tied up.
It's munching time for Shane Van Boening. Going to turn into Pac-Man here.
Yeah, I completely agree with the push by Shane. It looked like that was the obvious spot. That was the obvious first choice. What I don't agree with is whether Niels should have actually shot the ball. I think he should have passed it back myself. And I can easily say that after the fact, but I did actually say it before the fact.
Sure did.
I think he went too far. I don't think he can carom this 7, but I could be wrong. But I would have thought that he was trying to kick behind this 4 ball for safety.
For sure.
But he may just thin it and have the cue ball come behind this pack. Well, not behind the pack. Don't go in the drink. It's a good length of the table safety. Tough to control this, so the thoughts of trying to hide the cue ball behind the 7 are probably not going to be there. So maybe you cut to the 4 ball and go 2 or 3 rails around. 1, 2, 3. Have the cue ball come back.
If you guys are looking for a forum to post on, you can always go to InsidePoolMag.com. We have a forum there. We'd be happy to have you.
So there was the cut on the ball and going 2 rails around to get behind the 5 ball. And Shane can see this ball. Not exactly a hanger, but I think he'd rather be shooting this than a kick shot. Just gotta let it loose. One, 2, 3, 4 rails around. Angle on the 5.
Can fire the 6.
Well, I don't know if he's going to go 2 rails into the 6 or one. I don't think he can go 1 rail in the 6. I don't
think he
see
can draw right into it.
He might be
get
able
in,
to,
hit the 8.
He must be able to. Looks like. I
Rail
thought he was
first
going to go
is
2
gonna be the
rails. He's going 2 rails.
2 rails.
And he's going to play safe on the 6.
He may be able to cut this ball. He's shooting at it like he can. It looks like it goes.
Yeah, he's sticking this ball in jail.
Yeah.
He might have hit this ball a little bit harder now. You know, he's fine. But the one rail kick to it. Is Niels just walked away? Surely he's not getting a jump stick or anything like that.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
Oh, he's getting just a bridge.
Huh.
This is the Moosehead Bridge. I say excitedly because the Moosehead Bridge has not been out, so he must have pulled that one out of his bag.
Yeah, I can see what's going on. The way he wants to angle this ball, he's not going to be able to stretch to get the stroke, so he's got to use the bridge.
2 rails to the 6. Jay Helford is there seeing the 9
missed
ball. Get the 9 ball, and it is a ball in hand. Well, the first 3 shots are a little bit difficult on this big table. So the first shot, he's got to make sure he's not stretching on the next shot. If it bounces out, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Can he reach over the table and get a good stroke on this? He's already getting the extension out.
Yeah, you got to play smart. Play smart on this table.
How do those extensions work?
Respect that you're a Smurf.
Those extensions, these new style extensions, they screw on. I used to have a screw-on extension on the back of a cue, but I didn't have a bumper on it.
Yeah, it's strange.
Overdrew it.
Sure did.
He's overdrawn another one. But it didn't get as sharp as the 6 ball. He's much better than that 6 ball earlier, and he didn't really overdraw it all that much. People must think I'm nuts, but the cue ball is going the wrong way, and I don't know if he's going to go around the world. He's aiming low, like he's going around.
He's got to.
Yep. Yep.
In the side.
Into the side. We are at the Derby City Classic. The jump cues are not allowed.
All right. Well, after making Shane miss by switching the camera, he recovered and got his
got the win.
That was a long rack, wasn't it?
It was. There was a push out and a couple of safeties on the first ball, and then go back to that push out. Shane pushed out to an area that was very difficult to do anything offensive or defensive. And,
all right.
I think that a pass back might have been the right option. Niels decided to fire at it and missed it.
Make sure you check out that Simonis cloth on that table. Big supporter of pool, and one of our sponsors, Simonis cloth. We'll get into the other ones later, but
tournament blue.
Tournament blue, 860.
It's 6-7.
6-7.
One ball straight into the pocket from that side. So that's the second time he's got one ball dead straight.
Oh, he's getting the break figured out.
Well, another ball was trying to kick it out, but they missed each other. They just barely missed each other. It's almost like it's not quite the cut break because he's hitting them pretty hard. 2 ball does pass, so he can slow. If he rolls this in, he should be good for the 3, which goes in any of the right pockets as we view it.
Yeah, he's only got a tiny little problem with the 5-6, but 5 has a pocket the upper left-hand corner.
Yeah, so it's got some place, but the first shot, before he ever gets there, this first shot's not a hanger. And he overcut it.
left a window, I believe.
Just for
I
a
don't think
piece
we're
of
gonna
it.
see
Just
it.
for a piece of it.
Yeah, he's got the whole ball. No? He's scratching his head.
Yeah, and I don't know if if you decide to masse to make this ball, you're probably going to be out of position. Ronnie Alcano is up 8-6 on his match. I haven't seen Ronnie hit a ball at this tournament yet. We just haven't been passing each other. Of course, he's playing, so I'm the one who hasn't passed him. I have no idea where he is. It's a good shot. He had more of the ball than I thought. Either that or he had to do a slight curve to get more of the ball. Hit it full in the face.
He's going to make Shane work for this one.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he can kick it short.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's looking, but it doesn't, unless he spins it. He can always kick it down here to the foot rail.
Yeah, he's going to have to go
right-hand English.
two rails.
It looks like Shane is going to try to spin this.
Wants to spin it in, huh?
Yeah, but I don't think it gets there. I think he's a little bit short. One of the cameras has an angle on it, but Shane is in the way, of course. Tell Shane to get out of the way so we can tell what he's doing.
He thinks he can do it, so he's going to put some spin into the rail, try to clip this 2-ball, but he's still chasing
now,
Niels.
You see how he's eyeing this up. Now look at the spot on the rail. Now he'll look back to see if he's straight at it, and you can see that he's not. You can see that there's a ball in the way, and therefore the straight mirror system won't work.
Plan B.
Plan B is just to spin and curve it just a little bit to get to the point. There's the elevation.
Sure did hit it.
And if he's got one more roll in him, he's got safe. Good shot. Good shot.
Good shot. Absolutely.
Someone's got their cell phone on.
Wow, what bad. I've had my phone on vibrate for like 2 years now.
I got my work phone on me, believe it or not, and my regular phone.
I got 3 phones on me.
Yeah.
They're all on vibrate.
We are live here at the Derby City Classic 2013 edition. This is the 10-ball challenge, the Bigfoot 10-ball challenge. Niels Feijen up, and he's up in the match 7-6.
That's right.
2 rails to the 2-ball. Oh, he hit that. Nice. Oh boy, that was a nice shot.
How easy of an escape was that? Wow.
Wow.
These guys are both so good. They're so evenly matched. I give Niels the upper hand just a little bit just because of his experience, but Shane is no slouch, that's for sure. That's how you got to keep Shane chasing you, you know? Look at Niels. He's been in control the whole match.
Well, he's out of the lead, but and every game is big, of course, but at this point, 6-8 is a whole lot different than 7-7.
True.
Oh
wow, man!
Did the ball go in?
Sure did.
I heard a ball go in.
He's shaking his head. He knows he got lucky there.
And somebody will say this is why we need to have call shot. I guess I don't mind the call shot, but there's just so many other things about it that
why it's luck.
It's tough to.
I like the luck, man.
The flow of the game.
I like the luck. I like when they get lucky. I mean, there's a lot that goes into getting lucky. It's your mindset too. Your mindset will actually help you get lucky.
Create your own luck.
Sometimes things you never know what's going on.
And now it's just a simple case of driving your car around here. 3 lays well, 4 lays well, and 5 lays well. So I see no issues once you get to the 7. Well, a couple guys behind us having an argument how to play. You know, one thing about the Derby City Classic, there's a bunch of people here, they've got all kinds of stories. But there's also a bunch of people here who've never had a story in their life. And you can see a lot of wide eyes as they come into this event. Shane decided to go forward, and as I said, you know, once you get to the 7, there won't be a problem, but he hasn't gotten to the 7 yet. He will be running, it looks like he's going to be running the 10 ball here if he just shoots the 5. He never really got in line after lucking in a ball. Fluking in a ball, as some would say.
Some might use another term that we won't use.
That's right. Playing the 5 ball and running into the 10. Long 7, but if he makes this, he should be good for the 8. I'd certainly expect him to make it, even if it is a 10-foot shot.
Ooh.
Oh. He just slid by the 9. That was not the center of the pocket. Commentator jinx. Commentator jinx.
It's your fault he missed.
I know it.
That's all there is to it. It's your fault.
Yeah.
Accept it. Deal with it.
I'm a long ways away from him, but I will take all the responsibility.
Good.
It's an odd game, you know, just because of our camera angle.
That's it. Hey, corner man's logged in.
Yeah, I know. I left it logged in and then left my iPad at the hotel, so it's just sitting there.
Probably got all these messages.
Sucking in bandwidth.
Nice.
Well, Niels had to stand up there because I think somebody in the crowd moved or made a noise. Sounded like a click. Somebody fell off his bench or something. Watch that side pocket. No, he's good. He's good. That, as I always say, it's a huge game. Big difference between 7-7 versus down 6-8.
That's
and
it.
The other guy breaking. Niels doesn't like that he's got a bridge right on that pocket. And there's a good shot. The stick is beyond his right eye as he sights down the down the shaft. It's to the side of his face. Need to find out. Jeanette Lee was playing Bobby Balland, Jean-Robert Balland, last night. I'd like to find out how that ended up.
Right, Niels Feijen still in control, so he's maintaining that control, capitalizing on Shane's.
8-6 and breaking at the Bigfoot Challenge here at the Derby City Classic at the Horseshoe Casino in southern Indiana. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Diamond Billiards, Simona's Cloth, OBQs, Kamui Tips, and the Bank Shot Calculator, as well as InsidePoolMag.com, who bring you InsidePool.tv.
Thanks, Freddie.
On the stream. This is Freddie Agnier.
Glad to be with you.
I'm glad to be here, Alvin. I love this event. I love the venue. I love watching 10-foot 10 ball.
It's always fun being at the Horseshoe too.
Yeah, you know, 10 ball. I've wanted 10 ball as the professional game since 1989 or 90, when the first time I ever even heard of a professional 10 ball.
10 ball is the game for sure.
And here we are, 20 years later, shooting a lot of 10 ball. Niels makes a ball in the break and looks like he's got the deuce.
Angel Levine stopping in with the camera. Nice.
Hey, baby. Niels has a straight shot here.
Raising the hustler.
Draw back into the center of the table.
You can look that up on Facebook. Raising the Hustler. That's Angel's movie.
Nice. Nice solid stroke.
He
Stayed down.
That. So nice. He goes through that ball so nice.
3-foot draw to the center of the table. A little bit of negotiating here. Does the 7 pass the 8?
Good Shane. He's shaking his head.
Got the head shake going.
He's got that thing, the mind. The mind is so huge in this game. You start getting those thoughts in your mind that
That's right.
it's not good. It's a bad place to go down, bad road to go down at this point in the match. But some players that fires them up.
Yeah.
Some players it puts them down the tubes.
So the 7 does go, but it looks like it barely goes, I think. I'm looking right at it, and I have no idea, to tell you the truth. I was wondering if he's playing this just so he can tap the 7, but if it goes, it goes.
Right. Hard time Sacramento watching out there. Thank you.
Seven goes in the side, I guess, if he can get there, so he's not going to want to bump any balls. The 4 ball, if he can get through the 6 and 7, he'll just go up and down the table, but it looks like he has to run into the 6. He'll just hit this just hard enough. Well, he did tickle the 6. He was hitting low as if he wanted to hit the 6, and he shouldn't have been surprised that he actually hit it.
What's up, TST? You're giving us the shout out there. What's going on?
I think he's straight enough that he can just draw this back above the side pocket and out for the 7 ball in the side pocket. Yeah, somewhere there as he puts his tip. Here's a good case where a lot of people like to think that the professionals like to hit somewhere near the center all the time, and I'm sure he's going to hit with low left-hand English. He's at about, not too bad English, it looks like he's at about 7 o'clock. And he missed it. And he missed it. That is a surprise. It's 8-6.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have up for a score?
It's right.
It's right, okay.
We fix it up.
Very good, very good.
I'm going to end up taking the scoreboard off the
I think so. They've got a score up there.
Too much to look at here and keep track of.
Yeah. Good safety by Shane. And if he puts that up by the end rail, well, he's given himself, given Niels a chance to hit this with a spin down on the foot rail. Niels is looking like there's a possibility between the 6 and the 8. Wouldn't that be something?
That would be something.
But if he gets through the 6 and 8, the possibility of actually making that ball would be down near the impossible. He's looking. Oh. Well, Niels looks solid there. He is going to be jumping. Half ball jump. Oh. That.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll do a lot for you, too. Well, with ball in hand, how far away would you move it from where it's sitting right now? Big Shane just moving it just because. Well, that's true. Big table, right-hander, he wants to stretch this out, but toughest shot on the table is going to be that 9 to the 10 ball.
Sure is, man. That's going to be the shot.
Oh, 8 to the 9 to the 10, so this whole. We're down to the final 8 in this 10-ball match, so whoever loses this round will be down to 4. This is single elimination, the Bigfoot challenge on the 10-foot tables. If he goes back and forth, he's in danger of having this cue ball die on the end rail. All right, that's good. He didn't decide to go back and forth.
Stop.
See, with ball in hand, this is no picnic.
Oh, man. Zoning in. Easy does it. All right, from Sioux City, South Dakota, Shane Van Boening. Get down on this 10 ball here.
Yeah. Every game is big. Every game is big. Nice stroke, nice shot.
Makes it look so easy. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Sioux Falls. Sorry about that. I'm sure his friends and family back home are watching.
Shane Van Boening, the son of a former national champion, Timmy Bloomberg. Tap the one.
So his name's really Shane Van Bloomberg?
No. That's just his mother's name.
Ah.
Not Shane. Yeah.
Shane's one heck of a player, too, and I'm sure his family's proud of him. Best player in the world here.
Yeah, his mother.
One of the best.
Mother was a national champion.
Gotcha, his mother. Okay. His whole family is awesome at pool, says Big Chief, ND. Yeah, Shane's a nice guy, too. I've got to hang out with him several times. He's cool. He's fun. Not happy, that's for sure, but hey.
Well, he just broke the balls fairly open, and nothing went, and he's dead straight on the one ball. The 4 ball only goes on the it goes on the side or down table, but the 3 ball leads to it. So the 1, 2, 3, 4 is what Niels has to deal with. The 3 to the 4, and then everything else looks fairly routine, as routine on a 10-foot table with less than 4.5-inch pockets.
Scotty B out there, what's going on, buddy?
On these tables, on this match, Shane has switched over to the hard cut break from the side, trying to get the one in the side. That's why he's not doing the squat rock, the pop and hop break.
Pop and hop.
He's not doing that break as it wasn't really getting balls in the pocket, but the hard cut break was getting the one in the side, so he's been going with that.
Perfect.
Yeah, the 4 ball either in the corner or the side, neither are particularly easy. This is 4 balls, the whole ball. You know, it's the key ball to this rack, as you might say in rotation games. 9 ball, 10 ball. And I'm thinking he would rather have the corner pocket, but just to get position on it is not easy. It looks like he's played for either the corner or the side. The side is very difficult. They're both difficult. Straight in, 4 ball in the side pocket. Tough shot.
It really is. It really is. That is a small pocket to shoot at.
From that angle.
Ooh, Niels Feijen can spike him though.
That's it. Now another, you know, it's just the subtle difference. The cue ball is just to the left of the 5 ball. He needs to get down here for the 6. I don't know if he wants to go forward. If he tries to just draw straight back, he'll hit the 6. He should be shaking his head, or at least one head shake. He's thinking he can draw the 5 and not hit the 7. Maybe he can. Maybe my angle is wrong. It looked like he was on the outside of that, or the inside of the 5. He didn't shake his head, so let's see if the 7 ball is not in play like I thought it was. From this angle, it looks like there's not an issue whatsoever. The other angle looks like it's an issue. Just rubbed the 7. Ooh, tickled it. Tickled it. Gave it a high 5. Slapped its... gave it a high 5.
Good one. They're saying Earl is really Shane's father. That's what they're saying.
You mean he isn't? Wouldn't that be something after all those years? Niels, 2-tonning that ball in, doubling the corner and coming out for the 7.
Well, I'll tell you, Shane really looks up to Earl. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, you know, Earl was the man. I mean, there were a bunch of guys that were the man, you know.
Yeah,
they
but
were
Earl's the man. The man. All right.
Yeah.
Nicely hit balls.
The big power strokers, you know, to make balls. That was Shane is definitely would definitely idolize Earl on that respect.
What's up?
Good out by Niels. Good out by Niels. The 4 to the 5 was, I think that was the key. And he did a great job in the 5, drawing back to the 6 and tickling the 7, not keeping, you know, the 7 was in play, but he was able to get by it without too much issue. It's now 9-7. 9-7 for Niels Feijen.
Get that score fixed.
Yeah.
So everybody will stop freaking out.
9-7. We are here at the Derby City Classic. It is the 10-foot Bigfoot 10-ball challenge. 8 players left in the single elimination field. After this round, there will be 4. The 10-ball challenge is brought to you by Diamond Billiard Tables, of course, and Simonis Cloth. OBQs, Chloe Chalk, and the bank shot calculator. Also InsidePoolMag.com. This is InsidePool.tv. Freddie Agnew coming at you alongside Alvin.
Hey.
World Alvin.
Hey.
Coming from the side rail again, Niels Feijen. Head ball, full head ball break coming from the side. Niels is smiling. He knows he's feeling comfortable.
He had a little movement there.
He had a big break, but nothing wanted a pocket.
He moved right at the last second. His whole body moved. I see little things like that.
Well, he does pause at the backswing on his break, and then there's there may be a twitch as the trigger for him to go forward. There was something a little bit different.
Yeah, that was an error because his normal is real smooth on. In there, he like fell over sideways just a hair.
Fell over sideways.
Yeah, he fell over just a hair.
If we were golf analysts, we'd go through all of his motions, and you could probably see that his hips
something happened,
driving forward a little bit too fast, and his arm was trying to catch up. And
that's
because of that, he over-rotated and did a little bit of a fade.
Very well could have been the reason there, Freddie. That's why we got you here. Oh my goodness, can Niels see this whole ball? I don't know if he can.
I think he can.
Yeah, he should be able to. I don't think that 7 gets in the way at all. He's just trying to figure out where to get on the 2.
Right, because the 5 ball is in play, so he's either got to go around it or try to spin it inside it, which I think going inside it would be crazy. But then again, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Lots of crazy stuff. Somebody's asking in German about Torsten's 14.1 run.
Can you tell me? No.
No, that's not Torsten. I can't read German, unfortunately.
Kannst du mir Sie high steppen fluten?
I should be able to
Sonst
speak
haben
German.
dir doch eben 3 Leute
Stuart
gesagt.
Petman. All right, they're answering him. He had 117 Germacht.
Stuart Petman hat
The alt old deal.
1,
Kaufheit
1,
des Chance.
7.
Ich bin Raskin aber Jetson Danke. Danke. All right, I'm done. You're done. We're done. Niels Feijen is getting this thing ready to get done. Oh, he's stuck like Chuck.
He went 2 rails around and he's behind the 7
Look
while we
at
were
him.
talking German.
That's it. Stuck like Chuck.
Nicht erreichbar.
Yes, I want sauerkraut on my hot dog. Of course.
And speaking of which, you know, Alvin, you had some a wheat beer earlier, Erdinger, I believe, and I believe it said Weizen, Hefeweizen.
That's it.
In parts of Germany, they don't call it Weizen; they call it Weissbier.
Weiss.
Weissbier. If you ask for a Weizen in areas that call it Weissbier,
They
will
punch you?
throw you out.
They'll throw you right out the door end over end.
That's right. If you have a Dunkles in one area, they will laugh at you like you're a little girl. But if you have a Dunkles in another area, they will high five you like you are the man.
Like you're Hercules.
That's right. And if you say Dunkles instead of Dunkel in some areas, they'll laugh you out of town.
Oh,
I believe he did the pocket
Wow.
safety.
Pocket
The
safety.
Pocket safety. He didn't corner hook him, but this might as well. Well, you know, he can probably shoot this ball anyway. But
he can shoot this ball. Let's go to number 6. There we go. Yeah, you can fire at this. Fire at it.
that ball was spinning too when it just hung there.
It sure did.
Well, you know, I've been to Germany about 100 times. Actually, it's closer to 50 times.
Wow.
And, I wouldn't say that I've ever had a warm beer there. It's not frozen like we might have it here in the United States, but I would say it's cool, like a nice Chardonnay.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I started counting up how many times I've been to Germany. I stopped at 30-something, knowing full well I had a few years left to go.
Wow. Shane Van Boening. Ooh, we got a little funny here.
He did. I don't know if he missed.
He stretched.
He stretched. He didn't get any draw there because the 6 ball is tough to get to. So he's gonna have to go back and forth.
They won't get the bridge out, man. They refuse to use the bridge.
6 ball doesn't even go from up top, so he must be trying to go below it. So I guess it wasn't as bad. He's looking. He's perfect. Maybe that's exactly where he wanted. I think that's exactly where he wanted.
Mm-hmm. That could have gotten ugly fast, though.
I was too busy reading the chat where somebody's talking about CC Canadian Club whiskey, which I have with ginger ale, and when you order it, you have to do it in the throaty Boston accent.
How does that sound?
I'll have a CC and ginger. Like that. That is how you order.
Is that it? Is that the
CC
Boston?
and ginger.
Ginger.
That's right. And believe me, that was the old lady ordering it, not the man.
Give me a CC and ginger.
Ginger. Okay, well, we're at it, and I haven't even had a drink except for these
All right.
waters.
SVB. Look at him bear down.
He's got to hit this one slow and cut it in. Hold it, hold it. He's good. That's a big game. That's a big game. Niels could have run that out and get on the hill. Instead, looks like Shane is going to get it and go to 9-8. And once again, I know it sounds like a broken record, but 9-8 is a whole lot different than 8-10 going to 11. This is InsidePool.tv.
TB.
This is the Bigfoot Challenge on Tit for Tables. It's the round of 8. The round Great 8. I guess we would call that
Grape ape?
the quarterfinals.
I thought you said grape ape.
Grape Ape and the Mumbly Show. That's how I grew up, and that's how I roll, baby. The Tom and Jerry Grape Ape and Mumbly Show.
Nice.
Hanna and Barbera.
Beautiful. SVB.
The race is to 11, I believe. Are they going to extend it or anything for the finals? Or
I
is it
have
just
no
gonna be
idea.
11?
I hope not.
Yeah, I mean, I think 11's long enough.
It is long enough. Freddie, somebody's asking you a question.
Freddie Agner in the house. I am in your corner. The
Corner man. But don't send him a PM because he ain't there.
That's right. I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm listed up there. I count as one of the people that's on the chat, apparently.
All right, we're going to do the remote viewing experiment next match.
Oh, Shane is switching to the other side of the table. It's near the end of the match, and now he's going to switch.
Here he goes. That's how he does it, man. He was breaking the checkmark break. He got kicked out again. See, that's what he didn't learn last night.
And the cue ball is going to line up with the one ball.
Look at his reaction.
Oh, of course.
Look at his reaction. He knows that he tried that break 5 times last night, only got lucky 1 time.
Right.
And he's like, why did I do that again?
Well, the other side didn't help him out either. So it just seems to be that there's nowhere on this table that's going to have a ball in there. Well, what they need is Corey to come over here and break 100 times and then tell them what to do. Corey Duell, one of the best studiers of the break.
Sure.
In a year, Corey will win this event because of a soft break he's going to figure out on it.
Yep.
He'll soft break it and like 3 balls will go in the pocket.
Shane will get himself a 5x10, start beating it down. He's going to have to. Niels is already used to playing on these big tables, snooker.
I don't know how much snooker Niels plays today. Kat's out there, maybe she can tell us. As I was saying yesterday, I grew up in an area that one pool room had a 6x12 snooker table they bought from Canada. And another pool room very close by had 3 10-foot pool tables and a bunch of carom tables, medalists, Brunswick medalists from a World's Fair. So I've always been around big tables. And I can tell you that if you switch over from one table to another, sure, the smaller table is going to seem easy, but the next day, all is forgotten. All is forgotten rather quickly. And to that same idea, Alvin, if you play a lot of, let's say, bank pool for a month or something like that, suddenly your 9-ball game will start to incorporate a lot of those things, some of the things. But then if you don't play bank pool for like a year, it reverts right back. 9-ball becomes the standard 9-ball, and all is forgotten on how much bank practice you had.
Okay, so
I talked to Karen Core, and excuse me for interrupting.
No, go right ahead.
I talked to Karen Core about that, not to name drop or anything, and Karen wouldn't remember that I had a conversation with this. That she said that she had gone home to England and got on a snooker table, and she said it was completely foreign to her.
Huh.
It's not like she still inherently remembers how to play snooker. She doesn't play it every single day like she used to.
Well, Niels' lovely lady there said that he does not play snooker anymore. He used to.
And that's what I thought, too.
He did play a lot of snooker, though, at the time.
So I know that a lot of people will say that he still plays snooker, and I didn't think he did. And I have a feeling I asked him one time in the airport.
Considering that that's where the big payout is in Europe.
The big payout in snooker is only with the top 16 professionals. I think what they used to say was if you're on 17, you're on the outside looking in. You're the bubble boy.
Wow. Gotcha. So it's just a struggle, as much of a
struggle
as pool
for everybody else. Well, I think it's a better struggle for them, but
sure.
But the big time money is in the top 16 players.
Mm-hmm. It may be easier for Niels to see as well on the smaller table. I'm not sure.
That was a fine stroke there. A fine stroke, I said.
Fine.
Did I just say that?
You did.
Hi.
That was good. I like that.
I can hear the groans all the way from the Netherlands. I tell you, I apologize.
Nice.
I apologize. I was waiting all day to say that.
That was good.
That's
I liked
right.
it.
Okay, well, back here, he's got the cut in the ball. The 10 ball's in play. He's going to go 2 rails around the 10 ball, I guess. You'd hate to be spinning this with the inside at this stage of the game. 2 rails around for the 6 ball, somewhere up table. It's a standard 9 ball shot on a 9-foot table, but on the big table, it just all looks bad, you know. He gave a little bit of a grin and a shake, but where else was he going to go?
That was it.
Yeah, this is exactly the 50-yard line. If you draw the line, it's right at the second diamond. So he can go up table or cut it. Both are no bargain, no picnic. I see that my buddy Cliff Bora Driver is on just to give me grief on my very punny joke.
I liked it.
Yeah, you know.
Not everybody does. It's all right. Niels Feijen coming at you with the 6 ball.
They put the thunder in there, and that's it. It's in there. I thought he was going to pound it, but it's looking good. 7 in the side. Cue ball up table and down, coming down a line just where he puts his stick. And speaking of stick, what kind of cue stick is that? It's very pretty.
Longoni.
Ah. We are joined here by the legendary J.R. Calvert, who we've been talking about for
Yeah, they're
hours.
all waiting for you.
And now he just walked out disgusted.
He's going to go use the restroom real quick.
You didn't have to tell people that.
Came in and then went out.
Went out. This ends up being a little trickier than people realize, because he's got to draw it out for the 9. He probably will just keep it short and go 3 rails around with the 9, rather than I say that, but he's better than I think. The angle, I'm always confused by the angle. People probably out there saying, what is he talking about? Doesn't he just hit this 1 rail and back out? Yes, that's what he does.
That's it. So for the 10, he's going to get 10.
That's right.
The hill.
10 for the 10, hitting the blueberry in. What else do other people call it? If it's not the
blue cheese.
If the 9 ball is the pineapple, what is
I call it the gold. The blue cheese is the 10 ball.
The blue cheese?
The blue
That
cheese.
doesn't seem very manly, but then again, neither does blueberry.
Yeah.
Give us a name for the 10 ball. People out there.
The blueberry.
What did Bob just say? I can't see it. Something said. No idea.
Hit
Okay.
the fan. The S is going to hit the fan.
All right, here we go. Niels Feijen, his last break of the day, of this set, I should say, leading 10 to 8. 10 serving 8.
10 to 8. We're on the heel.
Well, let's see him. He's going to break from the side again because he's been hitting him very hard. And, you know, sometimes even if you don't make a ball in the break, it's very satisfying to hit the balls hard.
Yeah.
Let's see where his mechanics are. He usually freezes in the back, and then half second later he lunges forward. Small kick back with his right leg.
There he was still.
That's very nice. Nice follow through.
Look at that. He's going to get that wing ball.
2 balls in the break, 3 balls in the break.
Ooh, nice. Wow.
3 balls in the break. And
that was a $20,000 break there.
The first ball, the 1 ball, is probably going to be the toughest shot on the table.
He's got a tester.
He's got the little bit of the blood tester here. And this is where you say, is Niels Feijen an elite player? This is going to be the shot. Yeah, what am I talking about? He's up 10 to 8 against SVB.
10 to 8.
I like to aim this ball on the left part of the cue ball to the center of the object ball, then pivot over to center. And then do exactly that, right down the center.
Ball disappeared.
Disappeared, hit the leather. Well, this 5-ball might be deep enough that he'll go 3 rails around. He could draw it 1 rail out, but either way.
I see the future.
1 rail out, but he's going to be on the wrong side of the ball here, and he's going to give a slight disgusted look for sure.
The winner of this is guaranteed $5,000. Wow, that's a lot of cheese, man.
$5,000.
And 1,000 gets thrown away to the loser. Look at Shane over there in the corner.
Oh, I thought you meant it gets thrown away to something else.
No, its entry fee was $1,000.
Oh, I thought that each man here was already guaranteed 25. No?
I'm not sure.
Well, you know, he went with the draw 1 rail, and he was going across the line, and I have to question it because he needed to come up short so he can come towards the 7. He's going away from the 7. He has to draw to the side rail and back out. He's going to be using an extension, and apparently everybody has an extension with their cue sticks.
2,500 no matter what, so they're good.
Help me out, guys. If he's got an extension for the cue stick, where is the bumper? That little rubber thingy on the end. Because everybody seems to have one. I don't have one. And that's not really true. I have all kinds of extensions. I would just stop right there. It goes through the bumper. Well, if he can pop this ball in, just roll it in, he should be out. But this is by no means a hanger. This is pretty much game ball here.
Nice.
He made that with absolutely no issues. I thought he'd slow roll it. Instead, he just put the pops to it.
I was worried about that ball, too. I thought he might not make that ball. But
he's got a straight back draw here.
Niels Feijen, I mean, master pool player.
He's laying it down.
Wow. Niels really had control of this match.
He underdrew that ball. I thought he'd want to draw it all the way back in and out. So he gave a little bit of a grimace. I don't expect him to have any problem, but and back out, and Shane should say something here. Nope, Shane is not going to say a word.
Yeah, he's going to let him make his ball.
Let him make his ball.
Absolutely. Good match. Shane's happy for him. That's good.
And Niels Feijen wins that 11-8, and certainly deserved. He shot very, very solid.
He sure did. And,
so, everybody, Bigfoot Challenge. Shane Van Boening and Niels Feijen. Niels Feijen takes that down 11-8. So for InsidePool.tv, InsidePoolMag.com, this is Freddie Agnew with Alvin. This is the Bigfoot Challenge. Our sponsors are Diamond Billiards, Simone's Cloth, Kamui Chalk,
Bank Shot Calculator,
OBQs, and OBQs.
And we'll be catching you in
the Crying Tower.
Full Player Excuses Crying Towel. FullPlayerExcuses.com. Thank you very much, Freddie Agnew, for joining us.
Thank you, Alvin.
Did a great job.
Thank you, everybody out there, for joining us.
We'll see you next match, and the Superstar is going to be on.